prophet. What do you mean a prophet? Prophets can't decide laws of Torah. It says we have to have fear of God. Fear of God. Hechrach liyira milehikashel chas v'shalom b'psak hadin. A person has to be afraid to make a mistake. As then hadiuk hasichli shoneh legamri. Then the way that people learn laws and they imply the truth, they not imply is not the word right, that they derive at the truth is totally different because they're afraid of making a mistake, so they check and they recheck and recheck. Ze gam hatam she'en lamedim halachos ela im kein nemru halacha lamaisa. Therefore it says you're not supposed to learn laws unless you're learning laws that are relevant to deed. Ki b'shah shalacha chashuva lamaisa ha'iyun bo amuk v'yosodi b'harbeh mitoch ha'yira lebilti kashel chas v'shalom. If you just learn laws and you're not intending to do them, then you're going to come to the wrong conclusions. But if you're learning laws and you have intention to actually do these laws, then you're going to learn properly. Why? Because you have fear. You have fear of doing the wrong thing. Right? Someone comes and asks you a question. Is it permissible to talk here in the middle of davening? You could care less about the answer. Yeah, it's permissible. Oh yeah, you can talk. If you really want to, you can make up a law. Right? You want to seem important.
Well, if you're running your own shul, then technically you can make your own laws in that shul.
Laws not. You can't make up your own laws.
No,
maybe you can have customs.
Yeah.
You can have.
Did I hear you correctly? You said that you shouldn't study laws unless you have an intention of doing the laws?
The really only true way of learning laws is if you have intention to do it.
But don't we study laws that, well, I guess it's intentional or ability or something different. Like we study laws, but there's no temple. We study laws that can only do if there's a temple.
Are you thinking of laws? Because we learn.
Baba Basra. It says in the Gemara Baba Basra, what?
Thinking of laws of the base of Mikdash, because we can't do them, but we learn.
That's what I'm talking about. We can't do them. But so that's not to say if there was a Mikdash, we would do it. That's the intention.
Right. If the people have the intention that they will, when this law comes into their hands, they will do it.
Are you talking about people or an individual?
The people who you're teaching, or the person you were teaching. In any case.
Because then you would be teaching for absolutely no reason. You'd be wasting your time trying to teach someone.
Very good. Yes. That's right. Yes. Even though that it says if you learn things for the wrong reason, the Torah itself sometimes has an effect on a person. And it brings them to do it for the right reason. But you're 100% right. If you're just learning laws of the Torah to show how smart you are and to bounce one opinion against the other opinion, and you really have no intention really to do it, they don't really care. You don't really care one way or the other, what the law is. So you don't really come to the truth of the law. And the pupils also, the people that you're teaching, they won't come to the truth of the law because they don't really care one way or the other.
No, I wasn't really talking about that because that's obvious. I was talking about learning to do things like the korbanot. We don't do korbanot. There's no temple.
In the days of the sacrifice, there's two things. Number one is by learning the korbanot, it takes the place of the korbanot that we can't do. So you want to be careful. So that in a way is doing it by saying it. And another way is that when the temple comes, right, that you'll be prepared. You'll know what's going on.
To do it if the option is.
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's it.
If not, no one would learn the laws of Kohanim, and no one will. But Kach Yuzber also what the rabbis say. Havi imo shalachi havai imo. It says by King David that the law was always with King David. Why? King David had a lot of friends. They eventually became his enemies. And his friends were very, very genius people. There was Doeg, Achitophel, Shimi ben Gera. These people were tremendous, amazing geniuses. No. But nevertheless, it says the law, David was always right. The law always was like King David. Even though he couldn't bring as many proofs and he wasn't as sharp as everybody else, right? But nevertheless, the law was always like him. Why? In order the law was like him, in order to have the law always like you, Kadesh yakavan Allah lamitato. In other words, that you should say the law truthfully. Eno maspika tavuna tasechol belavad. It's not enough your understanding. Ki im derusha yirat shamayim. You have to have the fear of God. And because a person who has the fear of God, so the law is going to be like him, because he's going to be very careful to try to say the right thing, and God will inspire him. That's the point here. That's like the prophecy. Everything we do comes from God.